It is the best show in town. It is the best LGBTQI issue. So darling, why haven't you subscribed? Monday to Thursday, bringing you breaking news Wahala. On Friday, sex, education. And Saturday, burning questions. You know, all those questions you've been thinking of asking. Saturday is the day for you, darling. Ask your questions about religion, your questions about what you want to know about us, your question about anything. You can access anything on Saturdays doing burning questions. And you know one thing, you could to be the lucky winner to win our giveaways on Saturdays. And on Sundays, to crown it all, we have the market women and shade girls. So darling, why do you want to miss out on all these interesting things? Help this channel by clicking the subscribe button.
Married men these days get married to women and still get their sexualities questioned because of numerous reports of married men that still sleep with men. From under the staircase to hotel beds to inside the car to inside public toilets. On breaking news Wahala here, we have broken such news of married men sleeping with men. Another news has come again. When will this news stop coming? Obviously, it can never stop. Chioma Ijoke has called out Nonso Eze, a non-director, choir director in London, saying that after 3 years of dating this man and marrying him, she discovered he was a gay man, a chronic gay man. In her words, you will see some of the screenshots on the screen. In her words, she said that she felt so much shock, so much anger, she cried so much. It was like a breakfast served on a national cake and put on a skyscraper, that the thing was too much for her. She nearly wanted to cry. She even said she fainted 3 times in Amadua market, and it took the market women to revive her. Hey. So people don't suffer. Only God can help. We still wonder that in the 21st century, news like this still happen. We're going to dive deep. We'll break this down. On Q Talk, I'm sure you guys trust us. We'll break this down, give our balanced opinions as usual. But I'm your host, Marvelous Achafu Kelechi, and I'm always joined by Chimere and Henry Awunaya. You know, I don't studios in Canada. Chimere, how are you doing today?
Good morning, Mr. Chef. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much. So guys, you guys will see the screenshots. Basically, I have screenshots and not videos on my Facebook post. Q Talk starts now. So, Chimere, you saw what Chioma said, everything she said. Well, first of all, there are 2 sides to this. Or should I let you give your opinion first? No, let me let you give your opinion. Give your opinion first. But no, give you before you give your opinion.
I would like to hear the 2 sides to this story.
Before I give your opinion, so there are 2 sides that are coming, or many different sides, but one side majorly is talking about the fact that, first of all, does she have the right to write out the guy's full name and put pictures, because she put pictures of the guy in the name down, obviously, so for those that know the guy can recognize the guy. But does she have the right in outing the guy? Number 1, right. Number 2, again, people have said that no, that she outing the guy is the best thing, that LGBTQI community members need to be dealt with. He wants marrying the women for fun, because she obviously took her for a merry-go-round, and like we call a joystick ride or a mouse ride. You know, when you are swiping your mouse on the this, he was just taking her for a ride. So he played with her emotions, and you cannot determine how the person would react to something. So she did the right thing. That is the 2 sides, majorly, that are coming from this news. The 3rd side, basically, that is coming from this news is the fact that news like this keeps on coming. Why is it really happening? So 3 sides to this thing, but 2 major sides is the side of does she have the right, and the side of people supporting her and saying that he should go full upload. She should even go as far as exposing him, exposing his partners, exposing people who were commenting on the Facebook page, encouraging her to go further deeper in exposing most of them, to let them know if their future husbands or their future boyfriends are currently on the list. Chimere, what's your take on this?
First and foremost, we should not forget that gay men are also bisexual. This is one part most people get to forget, and bisexuals are attracted to both men and women and can have any relationship. And the issue with most bisexual men, like I said it before and over, is that they don't want to speak about their sexuality to their future wives or to even their future partners, both the male or the female partners they do have. We need to come to a social structure where we are able to speak up, and people should not say, they should speak up, they should speak up. Why they not? No, when you see why they are not speaking up is because of people like you and I. When they speak up, we judge them. When they speak up, we ridicule them. When they speak up, we say, how can you be doing this? We don't try to understand them as society. We stigmatize them. We call them, we shame them, we call them names. That is the issue. Secondly, most people who are queer, when they tell their parents, this is who I am, parents are not willing to understand, or family members are not willing to understand. They're like, God will change you, we'll get a girl for you, you will get married. They hook these queer men to different ladies in hope that, mingling, talking, marriage will change them. So this is the result of us as a society trying to correct sexuality, trying not to accept the reality. 1 minute, we need to pause. Camera and you. So, like I earlier said, that is the kind of society we have created where we pressurize queer people to get married, and this is the result of the whole thing. Church pressurized people, family pressurized people, society pressurized people, and queer people are forced, or they just kind of see themselves in this situation where they have to, constantly try to prove themselves or try to be in this relationship to make other people happy. I think as queer people, we should start putting ourselves first and putting our happiness first, even if it means not getting married or not having kids. And that is the whole situation. Secondly, the lady who outed, she's pained. To be honest, the first thing we need to remember, she's a human being, she's a woman, she's been pained, she thought she has found a man, she has said no to so many other suitors, she has decided to settle with you, and then you're not the real deal. It's painful. I can't, maybe she's at age 30, 35. Who else will now marry her? She's not a divorcee, fairly used goods, fairly used commodity. You get the point. So she'll be paid deep down in her house that you've wasted her years, you wasted the time
So
she'd
you
have
are saying
spent.
any woman that is divorced is fairly used.
If you like it or not, not in that. You know what I mean? I
Ah,
mean, she is not a
okay.
virgin anymore. She has been this virgin. She has a
But
kid.
but but there are lots of or there are people that are not virgins that are getting married.
Yes, there are people who are not virgin that are getting married. Those are the ones that are not virgins that are getting married. This one, maybe she was she got married. See, you get the point. So she kind of feels that this man has duped her and has wasted her time. To be honest, has wasted her time, wasted her family's time. You know, the whole stigma and everything gets to her. So we should not forget this part that she's a woman and she has been cheated by this man. So she has every right to air out her grievances. We can't tell her, oh, you don't need to explode. No, the man should have been honest. That is why I say from day one, there is no such thing as DL. You must be honest to whoever you are with from day one. The moment you are not honest, the moment there is a secret, the casala will boss. Over to you, Mr. Chafo. Let's wrap this up.
So for me, before wrapping up, I would say this again. Nothing will change. If they expect people to change or start changing their sexuality, as long as that bill remains there, the stigma is there. I've always said it. The stigma
But this
is there.
person is not in
The
Nigeria.
insult,
Oh. This person is in UK.
the stigma is in UK, but I'm sure it's in Nigerian community. For Nonso Ode, so Nonso Eze rather, to wear Chioma Ideke, I mean Ideke, I don't even remember. Sorry if I murdered
Before
the
you,
son, but
before you
Chioma
see
Ideke.
Mbeke, Mbeke is
Even
Mbeke
the
is not a
even
nice
the
thing in
even
Igbo.
the ama even the Amadia market I said, I think it's Amawa. And I just remember that I think it was Amawa. And now I said
Mm.
Amadia, but Chioma something, but they something, but I Igbo name obviously. For them to wed, shows that it's in Nigerian community. It must be in Nigerian community in UK. I will know we have Nigerian communities in UK, where the Yoruba dominated communities, so you will see Yoruba names of streets. It's similar to Igbo dominated communities. So it might probably be the Nigerian community. And whether we like it or not, it's like what they always say, you can remove the pig from the, what's the word, from the pen. But you can never remove the pen from the pig, or how did they put that statement? So you can't remove the nature of that pig. You cannot. So it's the same way Nigerians, so when Nigerians go about, you see Nigerians go about, many of them get deported for their homophobic nature. Many of them get deported for their misogynistic nature. They still go about, carry that same mentality here, over there too. And they get deported or they get resisted over there. So I'm sure that mindset still goes with Nigeria. So the same way they have got you to that community, maybe that's the same way it was an homophobic community, despite being in London. And the guys, I need to hide myself, I need to. So whether we like it or not, until we change our mindset as Nigerians and start knowing that people have different sexuality, then this cannot change. Then we need to start facing this thing. But then again, with the other same matter, I've always said it, even with that case of that man under the staircase, that as long as you cannot eat your cake and have it, as long as you continue to play dangerous games, a foolish game, you win dangerous and foolish prices. Nonsense has been exposed as a corny gamer to the entire world by his wife. Because that upon himself, he had remained single. Probably his identity will still be protected by now if that's what he was trying to protect. But now he got married, he could not stay to that marriage institution and keep to his wife alone. He still wanted to become a married man, fit into that site, have that site class, and oh, I'm a straight man, and do things behind the closed door. No, you will not get that. You'll be exposed. And he was exposed now, and decided to, and he has to swallow it like that. So I hope that people get better in the way they do things and get more sense in the way they do things. It's just a very shameful thing that we get to see and we get to see every time. I hope they get better, and I pray that trauma takes out too. And I hope that also is he learns his lesson. Obviously, we have learned. I just wish that it doesn't become attacks or get attacked from homophobic people there in London. And that's our offer for Kiwi Talk for this episode. Don't forget, guys, to like, share, subscribe, and support us. As you guys know, we bring you hot news back to back. We never stop bringing you the hottest news in the entire Africa, if not the entire continent. We are the biggest. So listen. So guys, support us. Like, share, subscribe to your family members to subscribe. Till next episode. See you guys. Peace out.